Divas
AJ Lee!
Divas Championship is on the line here. AJ Lee against Kaitlyn, which, how long ago was it when they said that they were basically going to do this match? Like 3 months ago?
Something about that.
It was at least 2 months ago when they did the
number one contender battle royal or whatever it was.
Contender battle royal, yeah.
Can you even call it a battle royal? Because they go underneath the ropes on that. That's so stupid.
It's a battle royal.
Hey, at least it's not a reverse battle royal.
No, that would actually require effort on the creative team's part.
We need to see a reverse battle royal, and Gail Kim needs to be in it so she gets confused about how to eliminate herself.
Oh, burn.
Let's see. Well, AJ's winning the title here, like Peyton was saying. This is kind of another foregone conclusion. She needs to win it. Kaitlyn has been an absolutely terrible Divas champion. One of the worst ever, I think.
And we need to reveal who her actual secret admirer is. It's me. I like manly women.
So does Bill Carr.
Well, hey.
You know what? Have they revealed that who the secret admirer is yet?
It was Big E.
You know what? I'm happy that they went that way. I'd have been so angry if they'd have revealed it was Hornswoggle.
They wanted her to bench press with him so they could, be gym buddies.
Yeah, but
in life.
You know what? I don't blame Kaitlyn because she really is the champion of the Divas division at the worst possible time you could be the champion. I mean, the division has meant so little, and they've clearly cared so less in terms of the Divas division that, I mean, you can't really blame her. I mean...
Now, the problem is, though, she hasn't received the training that she should have. When she came in to WWE Next, she was green as hell. She was only hired, I think it was about a week ago, after Vicky Guerrero's other protege sort of ended up leaving due to those risque photos of her, and that we should just forget about.
Wait a minute, was this pre or post makeover? Because to be fair, though, she doesn't look too bad now.
I'd smash.
Are you talking about Kaitlyn, or are you talking about Vicky's other protege, the giant girl?
I was talking about Vicky, to be honest with you.
No, not Vicky. I was talking about the protege she had, that giant...
That Amazon chick?
Oh, yeah, the one who should not be named.
Alisa.
Yeah, the one who had naked risque photos of herself.
I thought you were... Yeah, I forgot about that, but you know what? To be fair, I wouldn't mind...
God.
Yeah, I didn't see them, but to be fair,
I did.
Oh, I'm sorry. But I always wondered why they never brought her into TNA, especially since they needed somebody to fill in the...
They did. They had her work a tryout match, but nothing happened from it.
I'd have worked a little bit more with her. I think she could have been a draw for TNA.
The thing is, though, Kaitlyn, in regards to her wrestling tenure there, she hasn't been trained that well. And she was brought in at a time where they weren't really training people. Is that the thing that WWE has with divas is they never usually bring people who are talented. They bring women to the roster who are either from magazine shoots or from who are models wanting to further themselves, and end up training them a little bit or not training them at all and throwing them at the deep end. With some women's wrestlers, it's worked, like girls like Eve, for instance, Steve.
Girls like Steve.
See, I just thought about those photos and it was slowly turning me gay. But you have stuff like that going on. And I, as you said, it's kind of not Kaitlyn's fault in regards to this. But for me, as soon as they take the championship off her, if they do, with this match, I would put her back in developmental, try and get her some more training, bring her up, put her in that finishing school that they're doing, and try and bring her up better, because she's not comfortable on the mic. She's not comfortable at all as a character. She hasn't found herself yet. The only thing about her, which is, she's good looking. Well, in my perspective anyway, she's good looking. But in terms of that, she doesn't really have much to her. So she shouldn't be the person who's at the forefront of the division. They need someone who's on par with at least the mid-card males. And the person who that is at the moment is AJ. She's got her own T-shirt, for heaven's sake. So this is a smart move.
I say even if it was vacated, it would still matter more than the way that it currently is.
I would have been happy if it was vacated when Eve left the company. I think the way that Kaitlyn was given the title was just bad, because the fact is they need to make that championship matter, and the fact that it's a butterfly wing bloody belt in the first place, it doesn't, and they need to do something with it. Even if they put it on that bloody E-show, I just don't want to see it.
They don't need to do anything with that. Look, to me, I've never been the biggest fan of women's wrestling in general. It's always been boring to me. It's always just been eye candy to me. So if they got rid of the Divas division, nothing of value was lost to me, I thought.
Agreed.
I'm gonna say I can't agree with that, and I'm going to use the knockouts as an example. I've always been I've always stuck to the theory that you can make women's wrestling mean just as much. You have to just try. Because I'll say one good thing about TNA, their knockouts division, they actually try. They put effort into their feuds. Their wrestlers are given time to work. They got interesting characters. They're not just one-dimensional supermodels. If WWE put that much effort into their women's division, they could really get it off the ground, and they just choose not to. They just, like I said, the reason you think that they're just eye candy is because that's what WWE does.
We're all kind of on the same page for as far as results of this match, right?
Yeah.
I gotta say, I didn't think we would get this much out of the topic, but apparently we have.
I didn't think so either, but I think we've got enough.
Yeah, really.
Let's move on. Next part, we're going to talk Intercontinental Championship, and that one's actually got a little twist to it now that we have a new challenger. So that means next part, Curtis Axel, Wade Barrett, and The Miz for the Intercontinental Championship.